My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is April 21st, 2024. It is 1:46 a.m. I've been putting a list together. I didn't have to, but I wasn't really on Twitter yesterday, and I didn't record anything yesterday. So I ended up having two lists. I wanted to see, catch up what's going on. So that was yesterday's tweet, which I didn't record. Okay, I have about 19 of them, and then I just created this list, which is what the squads were talking about yesterday. So I'm a little bit behind. I'm probably gonna be recording all night. Okay, so this is the background. Yesterday, what I was working on some shirt designs, and I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 design out yesterday. So this one, I don't know, I was just thinking of stuff, so I put them together. The haters will hate, live your best life. This one here, and this one I'm not too fond of it, but
A few moments later.
so in the previous design, I decided, I guess I wasn't too comfortable of using the word Sussexes, cashing in, so I changed it to cashing in your success is awesome. And then there's a small fine print. It's not that small, but it's small in comparison to the other fonts, that says haters will hate. And then I add a little bit more graphic into it to make it a little bit more excited. And then in the background, I put California, Montecito, to make reference to the Sussexes, but not really mentioning their names. Okay, because they cashing in and their success, whatever hard work they put behind their work, they cashing in. So yeah, I guess in the previous design, the wording by using the word Sussexes, I didn't feel too comfortable with it, and I decided to remove it and change it instead and say cashing in your success is awesome. Okay, so that's that. And there's this one here, a place, Montecito, a place to chill. All right, so that's sitting by the beach. It's hard to see. When I hover over it, it becomes too dark. Okay, and I did two versions of this. This is the first one that I did. One of the things that I was thinking when I was doing this one, Moheli Warrior, is the inner spirit of Harry, the fighter within him. And since, he was giving that name by the people of Africa, so I used the continent of Africa in the background, and at the same time I was trying not to mimic the logo of Santa Bali because they use the continent Africa with different design within it. So I just use a plain shape of the continent. And then the first version has it's almost the same thing but slightly different, where you have Harry's face and the tiger really big, and then you have the Botswana and Lesotho's flag on both sides of his face, and then below it is the UK flag, which pretty much represent his homeland. But I try not to make it overpower the two other flags because he's just like a import of the UK to the continent of Africa. But the problem that I had with the first version is that Harry's face overpowered the continent. Okay, so in the second version, what I did is that same images used, except the face is reduced, and then I placed the flags of respective countries at least close enough to the location of their country. And then again, you have the eagle carrying the UK flag, but below it. I try not to make it above it, so we don't make it seem like it's above the, the representation of, as if they're higher than the other countries, the two other flags. So I made sure to put them below. Even in the first version, I did the same thing too. But the only problem that I had with the first version is that the face was too big, and I reduced it. But depending on what some people like it, since I already had it, so I kept it just in case anybody preferred the bigger one than the smaller one. But the smaller one, I place it in between the two flags, and then each of the flags sort of placed somewhat close to the location of their respective countries. All right, so that was the idea behind it, and that is it. So I don't know, I hope you guys like it. So that's what that was the thinking about it, because Harry, the inner fighting of Harry, this is why I put the tiger. It could have been a lion, but I put the tiger instead. All right, so that's that. Go on my shop and check them out and see if you like some other things. I'll try to create some stuff, some design every week. And one of the things I'm trying to do is some jigsaw puzzles and things like that. This one, I haven't made it public yet. I'm still thinking about it. These two, I have not made them public yet, because I'm still thinking if I should. This one, I have two versions of it. This one has the money images, and this one doesn't. That's the one I made public, because I'm still thinking about them. All right, with that being said, all right, this is the back end. Like I said, let's look at the analytics. Okay, in the last 48 hours, 2,693 views. Okay, so let's go on Twitter. This is the first tweet, and I believe I shared this on my community board on Friday. Okay, Prince Harry's Spare is first memoir from a serving member of the British royal family, published with meticulous planning, with retail partners and extra tight security, becoming the fastest selling non-fiction hardback since record began. And for some who probably don't remember or may not aware, during that time, I forgot the date of the release. I think it was January 10th. It was supposed to release of 2023, and 5 days prior to it being released, and I believe what country was it? I think it was Spain. Released it before that, and they pretend they didn't know or whatever. What people were started talking about it, and the content of the book was being discussed when it wasn't supposed to be public. And then for some reason, Spain claimed they didn't know when it was supposed to be released. It's because they were starting to get close, pinpoint who released it first, so they just came out and said, I don't know. Okay, that's my interpretation of it, but Spain did release it 5 days prior, because the royal rats were starting to talk about the book, all right, before the release date to deter people from buying it. But despite that, people came out and bought it. Okay, so that's that with this. Let's go to the next tweet. All right, so did I read the thing? Yeah. And they mentioned different books, okay, but I focus only on Harry's book. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, so there's that. Prince William's former aide and keeper of Kensington Palace secrets, Simon Case, has been accused of fostering a hostile, racist work environment in the British government. Simon Case is the same man that used the UK media to torment Meghan Markle at William and Kate's behest. Okay, so the thing is that with this guy, he knows the law very well, so he does his thing and maneuver between the laws, meaning that he walks in a fine line between close enough to break the law but not close enough to be guilty of breaking the law, this kind of thing. Okay, because he knows the law very well, so he know how to maneuver himself to, I don't know, manipulate, torment people in a way where it's tormenting the people that his objective, but not enough where he crossed the line of the law, but he still target his objective. This kind of thing. It's hard to explain, but this is the way that I see the way this guy move. Okay? That's why a lot of politicians uses him to do their dirty work for them. So it's really hard to, you know what? He's just a baggage for God. And what is it? Is it 2 videos? I think it's 2 videos that I have. I think I made reference to him. And one of them, it was hard for me to actually criticize him for being hired, to kick Harry out of there. It was really hard for me to really pinpoint, but the blame I always come to is the person who hired him. Okay, so go back to that old video. Not that I agree with him or anything like that, but it was a job. Okay. Standard News, the Cabinet Office under Tab Downing Street aide Simon Case has been accused of a hostile racist working environment by a former official who says she was forced out of her job. Wow. Okay, let's pause this. Okay, 8 months pregnant, Meghan Markle was dispatched on royal duty to Morocco, then Atlas Mountains. As we learned that Simon Case, Prince William's private secretary, was key in blocking royal protection of the Sussexes, you wonder what he intended for. Let's pause it again. What he intended for Meghan with his last-minute visit. Again, just baggage for God. Alright, so let's listen to this. I have this video someplace, but there'll be a screenshot, okay?
For someone who is nearly 8 months pregnant, there's been a lot of flying this week for the Duchess of Sussex. Meghan and Harry arrived in Morocco tonight on a commercial flight from London, which delivered them to Casablanca more than an hour later than scheduled. Earlier this week, Meghan was in New York with friends at her baby shower. But for the next 3 days, it's back to official engagements rather than private ones on a royal visit, which has been put together at the last minute.
Last minute.
How was your flight?
The official welcome from the
Oh my goodness. Every time I see that prince, his posture, his size, very healthy, skinny. Very healthy, skinny. You know he eats well in a healthy way. But anyway, let's continue.
Prince still went ahead.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very pleased to meet you.
That's very kind. Nice to meet you as well.
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you for waiting for us. You're welcome.
The Foreign Office is using the Sussexes to strengthen ties with Morocco. It's the most stable country in a region of instability. So by sending Harry and Meghan, Britain has dispatched its most powerful diplomatic weapon from its royal armoury. So in Morocco's capital tonight, Meghan finds herself in her 3rd continent in less than a week, and there is more flying tomorrow into the Atlas Mountains. The Duchess will have to stop travelling before her due date, but no sign of it just yet.
My God. Close to being pregnant. They really didn't want that child to be born. And sending her to do all of this. And she held her head high and did it anyway. God is good. Okay, so there's that here. The reason Simon Case, former spy and henchman to Boris Johnson and Prince William, is in the news is because we are learning that he conspired to be in a private meeting so he could deny security to Harry and Meghan and their children. He masterminded a plan to drive them out. Okay, so there's this here. From the time, Prince William's former aide Simon Case was responsible for drafting a key document over Prince Harry's departure from the royal family, court papers state. Okay, so I covered this already. And this is where I said I know some people don't agree with me. He was hired to do it, and then I just, on the surface only, we just say, this is a job, he just did it, and blah, blah, blah. And then the court, due to hierarchy of things, let's say the court did not know what was going on between the brothers. Let's say, for instance, there were some sort of ill intention, with Harry or anything like that, and the court wasn't aware of that. And then they made the decision and said, we have to go based on hierarchy. This is the heir to the throne, so we have to side with him. Okay? But the thing is that there was none of that. Harry was trying to help the brother. Okay? The institution, the country as a whole, and all of that. But the brother, due to his hate, whatever inner feeling that he has toward his brother, and he create this unnecessary burden, then anyway, Harry was there to help him. He wasn't going to inherit anything, so that's on his brother. And Harry tried his best to make sure that the institution will get the best version of him, but they rejected him, so he left. And look at him, he's doing so many good things now. Oh my God. Pause your screen and read this. I'm not going to read all of that. Okay? Pause your screen and read it. This look like court documents. Okay? Okay? From spy chief to Prince Harry's bête noire, the many lives of UK Cabinet Secretary Simon Case. Chaos has a habit of following the UK's top civil servant around. Alright, so he's just a baggage for God. Oh my God, I'm not gonna read any of these. Okay? Oh, come on. They lost their security when they left the firm. Well, this is completely untrue. Harry is the brother who kicked him out. Okay? Harry was willing to work half in and everything like that, but they refused. But the same way these people refuse to understand, so Harry's moving on, and may God continue to protect them. Okay, so there's all the court document. These people refuse to listen, not even listen, to read the court document themselves and process it. Meghan was also hopping in and out helicopter to fly to remote areas in Atlas Mountain while heavily pregnant. The royal races did their best to get rid of Archie. God is good. Sinister, Simon Case fell. Thank God baby Archie was protected by his two smart parents and Princess Diana's spirit. The attempt was unhuman, cruel, and sadistic. I knew it then, and I knew it now. Okay, region of instability. Interesting. That, you know what? I never thought of that. Oh my God. Yes. They did say it. Yes. The region of instability. This is where they sent him. Oh my God. I listened to this thing so many times. It never crossed my mind. Okay, the royal couple's 3-day trip is aimed at strengthening the UK's link with Morocco, which is one of the few stable countries in the region. Yes, that too. Few stable, but the entire region around, you just never know. Okay, that is very interesting. Okay, she didn't exactly have to worry about giving birth now, did she? What? Baggage for God if you refuse to understand. Okay, I feel like there was something related to Partygate, perhaps. Could be. Let's move on. Okay, I have so many more things to share with you. This probably gonna be maybe 4 videos tonight. All right, next tweet. This is Henry VIII. The UK tabloid press has literally pushed people to suicide to their literal deaths. Their willingness to just go completely hand off about the condition of not only the Princess of Wales, but King himself is very strange. Okay, and she continued, we are back to not even puff pieces. It's radio silent. They actually critique a woman for giving William cards at her engagement. Really? It's abnormal. I don't know anything about that. They allegedly have a pact with the royal family. Media rarely goes after the monarch or an heir unless one of them something so shocking. They can't lay off, for example, them Prince Charles' affair with Camilla, although hacked by media. That phone call got him, I know you know. Okay, so it's between him, Charles, and Camilla and things like that. I think I have not only the script, I think I have the audio somewhere. Okay, weird how you lot are just noticing how awful they are. They abused Meghan for years and not a word, but all of a sudden Meghan leaving left a vacuum that Kate has been forced to fill. You now notice it? There's a rolling eye. Right? Liz John had a ridiculous propaganda piece on Kate today in the Daily Mail, comparing her to Diana and claiming that Kate is proving to be better because she was Was it? She always looked perfect and won't even complain about menopause. Bizarre and pathetic all around. Is that a woman who write this piece? Oh my God. Okay, so that's the rest. Let me move on. What have Kate done since she been over there to even compare her with Diana?
One of the reasons Catherine is so popular amongst certain demographics, and I'm going to say older people and men, is because she says absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
She's a good little girl who keeps quiet and doesn't complain, doesn't do anything, doesn't rock the boat, and is a very traditional, old-fashioned, mute woman.
Better than, oh my God. There's a video, I don't know if I have it here. There's a video that I came across with one of the squaddies who did, I did it already, showing the funeral of Princess Diana, where her brother was talking about it, and then showing some of the things in comparison, some of the things Charles, Princess Diana's brother, was saying during the funeral, and then what some of the royal rats have been saying about her son, Prince Harry. Okay, so if you guys on TikTok, I don't remember the guy name. I think is Prince Dre. I think that's his name. I don't know if he has a YouTube channel. Okay, next tweet. Oh my God, this is a thread. Okay, I'm gonna skip this because I have so much more. What is that about? Okay, let's see here. Breaking news. Daddy fell on the kitchen for Meghan's Netflix cooking show. They found a wrench. What the hell? Meghan Markle uses Montecito Philanthropist kitchen as the set of her new Netflix cooking show instead of her own mansion as production crew or seen lining the property. How do they know? How do they know? Oh my God. Okay, Meghan Markle is filming a new Netflix cooking show to share the joy of cooking and gardening, entertaining, and friendship. I guess they haven't learned anything yet. What if Harry decided to sue them and say, why are you hovering over my house? Remember, I think with the Tyler Perry thing, when there was a lawsuit regarding, I think, Miss Doria with Archie in the yard, and I think, what's the X? I think that's the name of that, X something. Okay, I'll look for the thumbnails of that video. I think I have 2 of it. Okay, where Harry sued the papers for recording over their yard. DailyMail.com can reveal she is not using her own Montecito mansion, but instead using the kitchen of philanthropist Thomas and Shire. Was it Silopola? Exclusive photo show, filming crew, and tent lining the driveway of the they have to put the money, $5 million property as production has begun. When Meghan Markle announced her intention to invite friends into the kitchen with Netflix cooking show to burnish her newly launched lifestyle brand, she never said whose kitchen it will be. Oh my God, these people. All right, so that's I don't know. I really don't feel like reading this because it's so silly. All right, pause your screen and read it. I'm sorry. There's that here. What do they know what's going on here? It could be something completely different. Oh my Lord. Alright, there's all of this. Since it's there, just pause your screen and read it. If this is all there's back there, that's a huge property. I remember they were in the docuseries where they were going for oranges. There's all of that. At least they're using the property efficiently. Alright, I'm just clicking. I'm not reading anymore. There's all of that. So they're saying here, film permit application exclusively obtained by Daily. You know what? Just read. These people are ridiculous. There's more. Alright, so there's that. They don't know. Describing the place. Okay, so just read. Oh my God, there's more. Okay, pause and read. I'm sorry. Okay, so there's this here. The bitterness of these people is wild. Isn't it invasion of... That's what I'm thinking. Isn't it invasion of privacy as well as security of the homeowners to take such drone shots? This is what I was saying. Harry had sued them regarding that before. Not them particular. What's the name of the brand? The company X something? British media is too much. They will go through all lengths to find out everything about Meghan and Harry's venture while they plead privacy for the anorexic stick figures. Anorexic stick figures. Okay, how horrible does the cry here? Why can't they leave her alone? Okay, so there's that. Let's move on. Next tweet. Okay, do these people... Okay, let's pause. Do these people do any research before opening their mouths? British mouthpieces are full of... There's that here. End of the day, TV Kiev is just part of Meghan Markle fan club. How that ugly man knows so much about the TIG. There's a laugh here. P.S. That other old man has been saying the tap for the long time. Meghan Markle, Duchess Meghan. Okay, so let's listen to this. It's 38 seconds. What does he know now?
Yeah, that's right. She, of course, before she became engaged to the prince, she ran a blog called The Tab. That was nothing to do with a magazine for undergraduates.
Michael, I'm going to have to correct you. I think it was the TIG. It was the TIG.
Oh, the TIG.
The TIG. And it's named after...
What the hell? The Tab. The squad talk about this all the time. They're getting this from the squad. Other than that, I would not know. So he's getting the same information as me through the squad's timelines. And he can't even... And he's reporting on national television. And he can't even say the tap. I thought he said the tag. Let me rewind it slightly. Okay, that's where he realized they corrected him. Maybe here.
Michael, I'm going to have to correct you. I think it was the TIG.
And a blog called The Tab. That was nothing to do with a magazine.
Yeah, he did say the tab. The tab. Oops, but oh my God.
Yeah, that's right. She, of course, before she became engaged to the prince, she ran a blog called The Tab. That was nothing to do with a magazine for undergraduates.
Michael, I'm going to have to correct you. I think it was the TIG. It was the TIG.
Oh, the TIG.
The TIG. And it's named after a red wine, wasn't it? Tig and yellow, wasn't it?
Kevin, you are absolutely right. And of course, it's named after a Spanish wine.
There you go.
Particularly favourite.
Mike, I'm going to have to correct you there. I think
That's
it might be an Italian wine.
It's an Italian wine. You've got to get your facts right,
you
Michael.
corrected
today.
Oh my
yeah,
Lord, that's embarrassing.
She, of course,
Let's pause. Okay, in reality, even her fans don't care. They are not asking. Tag. Yeah, that's what he said. Tag, not tap. Okay, your guest was brain dead. Also, time to change your handle at TV. Will soon be at YouTube Kiev. Okay, is that how you dismiss freedom of expression? Why are you in people's comments to silence them? Okay, can I tap you? You seem cheap enough. Oh my God. Let's go back. This is the squad who tweeted it. Idiots are real. There's that GIF. The king is having a huge solar panel bank installed for his Sandringham house. Okay, so there's that. It's so ridiculous when growing up older men talk with such pomposity about such harmless things that they don't understand or know anything about. Typical spew rhetoric without facts. Research, what's that? She's responding to the caption. Next tweet. My goodness. So there's that. Oh, this video, I saw it since Friday. It's very interesting. I believe they have a YouTube version of it. I'm just gonna show that 40-second only. So just go on YouTube and watch it, whatever it calls. Okay, I don't think I have heard a more accurate description in recent time. Okay, so let's listen. 40 seconds.
Majority of people that I've met in England that are English, no, not all of them, obviously you can't speak for everyone ever, but there's a good proportion of them that are just horrible people. The government sucks, the weather's awful, the job market's terrible, we get paid terribly. I mean, obviously the NHS now was really good and now it's not being funded nearly enough, but when can it ever be funded enough? I don't know. No, I'm not particularly proud to be British. And we've got awful stereotypes for the rest of the world. I mean, we're the most obnoxious twats when it comes to holidays, and it's just horrible. We refuse to learn other people's languages, and it's disgusting. No, I'd rather be French.
Wow, he literally said they refuse to learn other people's languages. And some other videos I spoke about not too long ago. This couple I mentioned in one of my videos, they moved to France and they were having a hard time to communicate with the French because they didn't speak French. And then we have some group who moved to Spain, and after the Brexit, now they had to change their status because they took themselves out of the Union, and they were pissed that they had to move because the law in Spain was changing. But what they did, they create a little environment for themselves, a small community. They only speak their language and hire people, and then mistreated the locals and all of that. So okay, so that's that. Let's see here. This country is going through an identity crisis. Thanks for sharing. He's pretty much spot on. A lot of time, effort, and money has gone into bringing the UK down to this level. Manage decline, bro. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. There's more comment, but let's move on. Okay, so this image was going around for... There's a lot, but I didn't pick all of them, so I just pick a few. All right. UK press, quote, our sources have exclusively told us that Meghan Markle is isolated and have no friends. Real life? There's that. And there's that. This is ridiculous. This is what they wanted to happen. Okay? They wanted her to be isolated. I just realized this is Abigail. All this time I'm looking at the picture, I didn't think that was Abigail until now. Okay, when real life demolishes your fake narrative. All right, Prince Harry lonely isolated in California as it started to take its toll. November 2023. All right, Prince Harry could be tempted to return to the UK after being left alone and isolated in California, according to a royal expert. I'm telling you, they abuse that word expert. This is not an expert. Okay, they make up their nonsense and they claim it's somebody. Okay, sources says, LOL, Prince Harry, Meghan Markle living in self-imposed isolation in California. While Harry, 38, has an obsession with security and privacy. You wonder why? Meghan wants to raise them openly in California. A source told the... Oh, please. They are projecting Kate's life on her. That's probably true. Meghan has more long-term friends in the industry and seeing hanging out with them than anyone else in the industry, other than Jennifer Aniston and Courtney's 30 years back show. Brits are earning their reputation as bullies. Let's add liars too. Oh, they all look sad. My God. Yeah. This was very nice of Meghan. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. She thought she was doing something good here, but they isolate her and you can't even see her anymore. This is the thing. They isolate her and she was isolating other people as well. And then boom, you don't even see her anymore. Out of thin air. Okay, and their faces, American Riviera Orchard. Oh Lord, let me leave that alone. I don't want to talk about that. Okay, they're just posing. Where are all other besties invited to her wedding? Where's Jessica Mulroney, Amal, Serena, Priyanka, Oprah, other suit cast members? I mean, won't you see the people that was going to the wedding? This is not real. There's the laugh here. Oh, poor Nelly. It's a shame you are not British. You could, what is it? You could get free medical attention. Oh, please help your royals over there because they keep on projecting. Okay, they all need mental health, including the papers. People who keeps on writing for the papers, putting BS out there. Wow. Wow, that's at least 2. All right, let's go to the next one. She has her friends, okay? They come to at least, let's just say, at least 50 because her gem is making rounds. Next tweet. You wonder why the UK media and William and Kate fans stalk hate watch Meghan in the US. Hate wants to hurt and close proximity above all else. The stalkers are like violent domestic violence perps who refuse to let go of their victims. They feel jilted, she pays them dust and thrives without them. There's that here. They have been making pretty good money mooching off Harry and Meghan's star power. That too, but they are as obsessed as abused. Well, people who's making money off of hate, I hope, you know what? Let me just sit back and forget, because if I start saying things, my goodness, they're not going to enjoy that money the way it should be. Okay, those freaks aren't worth the pain in Meghan's ass. Okay, they remind me of boils and ulcer. They are a plague on humanity. They are all on the path to hell. William plays the victim, refusing to apologize and let go of the hate, all while Harry has been willing to reach out and forgive both William and, I guess, Charles for sacrificing Harry and Meghan to the mainstream media. William's behavior mirrors what Charles did to Diana, and personally, I will find this unforgivable. Wish Harry and Meghan the best, much better without such a flawed family. That's for sure. Okay, after these, that's it. This is an ad. Okay, well said. The best revenge is by living your best life, and Meghan is a good example of that. She's surrounded by people that loves her, and that's all we could ask for. No amount of stalking and bullying could destroy someone that protected. Alright, the level of stalking is way beyond creepy, and this is absolutely a UK thing. Why? The US is not stalking Meghan about a cooking show. They are not getting aerial photographs of the location. This is insane. They left the UK 4 years ago. Time flies. Alright, next tweet. She make reference to the things that I didn't read. It's in this video. Alright, so just go back and pause some of the things. Okay, so there's no comment here. Let's see what this one says. The trolls really came out to play overnight, like the sheer stupidity. By the way, Meghan is the only self-made millionaire to marry a blood royal. A blood royal. Okay, so there's no comment. Let's move on. Next tweet. Okay, so there's that here. I can't believe it's been 1 week already since this Santa Bali thing. I'm telling you, time flies. The Rangers Kate fans are deeply sick people. I've had to repeatedly close my comments because they can't get over Meghan having that having the bag, the prince, the kids, and the looks. Prince Meghan Markle, Prince Harry and Meghan, Kate Middleton, Prince William. They need help. Yeah, they definitely do. Okay. It's nothing more than racism. How dare the mixed woman with a black mother marry a prince and live in a mansion? They didn't want that for them. Look how they completely throw Harry out of there with nothing. With nothing. Why not them little white women? Okay, yes, racist white people are shook to the core when black people do better than them. And truth, as Malcolm X said long ago, they don't like themselves, period. Yeah, but the amount of time and energy they spend on hating, and then when someone else do something really good, they quickly want to take credit for it. It's unbelievable. It's in their nature. Unfortunately, a good portion of them, but there are some who's not like that. Yes, racist white people are shook to the core when black people do better than them. And truth, okay, so that's what I just read, wrong. We can see the difference between Meghan and Catherine, and Catherine wins hands down. Okay, where is she now? She is beautiful. Okay, I'm not gonna dispute that because, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, but it's whatever you wanna think. Elegant, kind, approachable. You sure? This I disagree. Pleasant, what? Honest, what? Okay, what about those photoshops? Okay, and shot the exact opposite of, okay, whatever. The Ranger example, thanks for showing up. Less black. You refuse to see the truth. And yet you return time and time again. Okay, this makes no sense. And yet another example of South 6 Rangers unhappy in their own skin who chooses Meghan as a target. You're embarrassing. Is that the one I just blacked? Alright, so let's black again. Okay, after this, that's it. Meghan Markle is just tacky. Okay, so why are these people keeps on going under their posts? If she is so tacky, I believe this tweet you should just scroll along. Many times I come across a lot of tweets, I just scroll along. I don't mention, I don't say anything. Okay, Devendra, you just can't help yourself. Yeah, black. Alright, so let's move on. Next tweet. Alright, so that's this here. I'm sorry, this picture is stunning, but isn't it funny? The same digital media that passed out killed notification to a certain palace awarded Harry with one of the best picks of the week. Really? Very interesting. AP Weekend Pictures North America. 7 of 15, Britain Prince Harry's participated in the 2024 Royal Salute Polo Challenge to benefit Centre Valley, Friday, April 12, 2024. Yeah, Associated Press. Yep, that's the same one who discredit the Mother Day's picture of Kate with the kids. Look at that horse. Look at that horse. Okay, look at that horse. Beyonce. Yeah, this is awesome. Awesome. Oh my God. Whew. Whatever Christian lady. I blacked this person, so forget that. Oh, I blacked that one too. So you're going to blame every polo players. Okay, so let's read this since my comment is there. What is this about? Oh, she just put a picture of a, what is it? That's bleeding and all of that. Okay. So you're going to be blaming every polo players then. There are a lot of them from South America, US, UK, and Middle East, and others. So it's Harry you have a problem with. This may not even be Harry's horse. You people are something for sure. Okay, this man, the prince. Okay, this Prince Harry is something. I mean, the ball, the horse, and the prince are in the air, but he still hit the ball. All right, I think he had once. He scored one in the polo match. Alright, so I just read that. Fabulous action shot. Yes, I was just laughing at the same point. I guess if amateur get caught manipulating images, it's going to end badly. Okay, definitely it's not Photoshop. It's the cherry on top, the man, the horse, the greenery. Yeah. So let's go to the next tweet. My goodness. The hate that goes within this guy, it's unbelievable. And none of this had to happen. Wow, it's unbelievable. Next one. Alright, so this I shared on my community board. This is Nacho, who's eating the jam that Harry and Meghan did for American Riviera Orchard. Okay, who else wants to see Nacho eat more of Meghan's jam? Thanks, Meghan. There's that here, American Riviera. Okay, you just show a portion of it. There's all of that. Okay, love that whole family support of Harry and Meghan. His wife and daughter are lovely. I want to see him do another, to be honest. Seriously though, love to see him being so supportive. That's an ad. That's an ad. There's that. Me, there's this. Okay, me, American Riviera Orchard, Meghan's jam. Alright, so there's that. I want to see him eating jam, wearing short and nothing else. Cannot wait to buy this. Oh my goodness, the squad are asking for too much, but he's a married man. But do the squad care? He knows we are weak. Imagine him in those tight white pants eating a jam, toasty after horse riding all day. Alright. The squad, the imaginary. Delphina got him. Delphina got him. I'm thinking right now the horse, when both of them were riding their horses and then they kissing. Okay, the life of a jam maker. A squad or something. The life of a jam maker. When Princess Meghan wasn't invited to the table, she made her own. Thanks, Ariel. Alright, so there's all of that. Okay. Oh, this looks so peaceful. Oh my goodness. Alright, so there's all of that. You could pause your screen and look at it. So there's all of that again. Yep, made her own table. She said it. Alright, complete town and country and Web Report lifestyle. Yeah, it looks like. Alright, so there's that. Alright, this is extra. I didn't bookmark it. Princess Meghan hanging with her fave ladies. I will always support women who support other women. Juliet. Okay, so there's all of that. This is extra also. I love all of Princess Meghan's friends and all of the die-hard Sussex squad and Twitter family who are amazing people, supporters and defenders. However, keep in mind, we do not have to post the garbage that comes out of the UK media. Who cares? Harry and Meghan live in the USA. Can we please stop? I mean, you post what you want. The squad usually have a caption under their images. They share certain things, okay? I mean, you post what you want. So there's that. Look at, oh, wow. All right, sealed with a kiss. There's all of this. Okay. Okay, stop, because this gem looks so natural with the pieces of strawberries in it. I need it so bad. All right, I have this someplace else as well. There's a music. So let's just watch. I think it's number 3. Who did they say number 3 was? Someone said who it was. All right. So that's that. Let me go to my list. I'm almost done. Next tweet. So there's that again. Did I put it twice? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Okay, I will always be in awe of this gorgeous woman for holding her head high and standing tall even in the most difficult environment. What a wonderful example, beauty, kindness, authenticity, and grace. There's a video I did back in 2020. I remember exactly where I was when I did the audio of it because I was camping. I got up like probably 6 o'clock and I got out of the tent and I was thinking, that's when I just started to following the squad and Meghan and all of that. And I was looking at all of the things that she was going through. And I was like, she's like the perfect example, the idol for young women. Okay? Not knowing all the other stuff she's done prior. Okay? But it crossed my mind. And I was like, I need to record that. And I took my phone and record my voice, and then when I get home, the file I believe it was on a Monday, I upload it on my computer and turn it into a video. All right, so there's that here. Meghan was surrounded by snakes everywhere that day. I honestly fear for her life with those vampires, and I hated them all that day. Love the way karma came for every single one of them. She was very brave, and I am happy she paid her respect to Queen Elizabeth II. That will go down in history. That's for sure. Okay, and look stunning doing it. Yeah, and then she didn't even put that much makeup. Very simple. Very, very simple. And she looks so freaking stunning. There's that here. I remember, let's pause there. Remember what they said about showing her arms, her single tears, she's an actress, and that she didn't look mournful enough. Meanwhile, wasn't there a formal photo taking of the King, Camilla, Will, and Kate the night before the funeral, all posing with positively beaming? Yeah, they were laughing and everything. I remember that photo well because I thought, wow, who knew it was so much fun to lose a mother and grandmother? I think I have that picture that they're making reference to. I'll look at the screen. Next tweet. So much drama that was going that freaking week. Not only they were bashing her throughout the week, but the uninvite of what's that country again? I forgot the Australian princess, or now queen, the Australian queen. The invite, uninvite, and all this BS stuff. Pretty much what they were trying to do is to not invite Meghan into the reception because they know if Meghan goes over there, she was going to get all the attention. So they claim that, they didn't invite her. It's close family, only royals or something like that. It was a full-blown BS kind of thing. And that falls into the category of that princess. At that time, she wasn't queen yet. I believe it's Denmark. They didn't invite her. And it becomes a whole bunch of mess just because they did. This is the way that I saw it. Okay? They probably have their own intention. But on the surface, I felt like they were trying to avoid inviting Meghan. So they claim it's, top... It was crazy, okay? I don't even know how to explain it because the way that they make it seem like it's top royals. But in that top royal, that Denmark queen, now queen, back then she was princess, falls into the category of what they were trying to avoid for not having Meghan and Harry into the mix. So it was a whole bunch of mess. But anyway, let's continue with the regular recording. Okay, next tweet. Meghan didn't wait for a seat at the table. She built her own, and it was a masterpiece. All right, so there's that here. I remember when that picture first came out. When it was last year, I think late. No, it can't be late December. I forgot which month, but it was last year. Okay. Let's pause. Okay, is this new? Love her quote, as always. She had a business lunch with Claire Ware. That was February. So it was this year, February. She had a business lunch with Claire Wade Kelly in February. So it was this year. Okay, I was suspended then. Missed this one. Welcome back, sis. Thanks, Squaddy. Good to be back fighting the good fight. Okay, she did exactly what she said she will do. The royal Vats and royal family didn't see any value in her and only use her as a distraction. And glad to see her creating a successful business model for the world to see. A feast is coming. Her table is set, and I'm waiting to see the first $1 billion, no doubt. All right. And on my last video, I spoke about what is it? She trademarked her American Riviera under something mom something. I don't remember. I think I still have that screenshot. So she's doing her thing. And one of the things that I said when I was talking about it, if she had, when she was trademarking American Riviera, if it was under her name or whatever, that will identify it's for her. You know, the royal rats would have been all over it, trying to make life difficult for her, similar to when they were trying to trademark Archwell. Okay, so that's that. Okay, she certainly did, proud of her, getting these shoes next week. Okay, I know it's fantastic. It really is. Yep, and created a masterpiece at that. As she should. Legendary. Okay, next tweet. Now I have 4 more. This is one of the 4, and some of them are LOL regarding the gem. Okay, the most famous gem in the world, Meghan Sparkle, is just gold. The British Mafia media just made this $1 billion gem program, and now this bottle of gem is killing Kensington Palace. Okay, so I shared this. Did I read that? No, I took screenshot, and I remember I highlight some part that was funny to me. Okay, so let's see here. Prince William went back to work yesterday, kind of, in a transparent attempt to overshadow a jar of gem. He previously tried to overshadow Prince Harry and Princess Meghan at their polo fundraiser using his young son, George, even bringing the boy into a pub. Yeah, I was like, what the hell, of all places, a pub? They're starting him young. I don't know the rules, the law, and I mean, you could, but what's the point of all places? When that attempt failed, Willie set his sights somewhat lower. But he was no match for the gem, who effortlessly garnered millions of dollars worth of free publicity. One source claimed, quote, Willie is absolutely incandescent with rage. He blames his team and spent a good hour screaming at them for letting him go up against Strawberry Jam. He feels they should have known this was one he couldn't win. At first, when I started reading this, I was like, oh man, is that a serious thing? But as I'm reading, I still don't think someone will print this, you know, on a newspaper. I know the squad have made a joke a lot about this type of things, but I still don't know if this is real. The gem was approached. This one throws me off as well, so that's why I was like, I don't think it's real. The gem was approached for a comment, but didn't respond, perhaps because it can't, because it's gem, incapable of speech or thought. Okay, quote, he blamed his team and spent a good hour screaming at them for letting him go up against Strawberry Jam. Source. The squad or something. Just 50 jar of gem sent to friends. I'm still enjoying the chokehold Harry and Meghan have on the UK. Kensington Palace is in its biggest crisis because of Marco Sparkle gem. There's a laugh here. You worry about Zuma and company and not what happens over the ocean. It has nothing to do with you. The day the British colonized and enslaved and raped my people, that day your shit became my business. That's for sure. The Marco Sparkle, how Meghan helped cancer-stricken King Charles with a jar of gem. Okay, what is that now? Meghan's dominated the British news cycle for days. Now, a royal commentator has claimed that Princess Meghan, the Duchess of Sussex, has impacted the King's business from 5,000 miles away. These people are crazy. Seriously, how many have been sold? 0. That's a success by the measure of the nutmeg made. Well, it's a gift. It's a gift. The best-selling market sparkle gem in the world. Yeah. Now, when all these people are talking about it now, others might want to taste it too and say, what are they talking about? It was gifting. So, and they even try to get the thinking ahead how they're gonna get what do you call this health services to go after her thing and all of that, and they can't because she's just gifting people some gem. These people are sick. Next tweet. Okay. Oh my God, this is so funny. I can't believe I didn't see it when I first came across it. Not this image, but when I was recording last weekend. OMG, Prince Harry is too much. Did you see the face switch up and shoulders roll when the man hugged Meghan? I don't blame good King Harry. All right, I think there's a music. It's only 11 seconds. Yeah, there's a music. Look at Harry. He look. What was that? Look at him. Look at him. Harry is something. I know he's joking. Look at that. What are you doing kissing my wife? You see Meghan touch his shoulders. Like, stop it. It's nothing. Look at Harry. I swear I didn't see this. The squad have the eyes. I didn't see this at all. Look at it. I love when he does that with his shoulder. I think I watched this over and over. I saw this clip before, but I missed the shoulder roll. Can you blame him? His own brother was eyeballing her during their wedding. It's no wonder he doesn't trust other men around her. That's me here. Me too. Sussex squad have the eyes for such things. Laughing my ass off. His teammate too. LOL. LOL. He did the twitched. Oh my lord. There's that here. I responded like that. He doesn't play when it comes to Meghan. Ever. Laughing my ass off. That's all this GIF I put here. This is the real reason why Meghan knows she could never go back to acting, because he doesn't want her to be kissing other men. He was upset about the little bit of stuff that she did and so someone should tell him it's just acting. Okay, I didn't think Harry was the jealous type. I'm sure Harry was kidding. Yeah, he was kidding. You see Meghan touch his shoulders, like, stop it. Okay, he's not about to. Okay, he's not about that sharing life. Yep. Love him. Yep, he's not about that. I mean, remember, he advocated for AIDS, and he knows what AIDS could do about the sharing thing and the things that he sees going on at this infested place that he just left behind. My goodness. Next tweet. Oh, this one. What happened to it? Let me put. Oh, there it is. Okay. Meghan Markle is getting the last laugh as critics can't stop talking about her strawberry gem. Okay, so there's that. I'm not gonna read that article, just the comments here. Okay, 100%. That's the clap, thumbs up. Talking about how they won't fork out $30 for a full royal gem when you can the real royal preserve for $7. Okay. So that was that. Okay, so these are the images again. Meghan's with her friends. Okay, so this is my last one. Okay, so there's that here. The gem jars featured numbered labels. Reveal only 50 were released. Find out who was the one of the few recipients. Okay, and I believe on my next video, which I'll be creating in a few, is that I came across where the squad share one of the Derangers list. Okay, a spreadsheet of they're making notes of who gets what Okay, what number belong to whoever. Why haven't the 50 influencers posted about her gem? Only 4, including Harry's, are in polo. Okay, keep laughing. Okay, so no black people receive a draw of the gem. Then was it Kelly and what's the Diana Voss daughter receive one? Oh my God, these people are something. Alright, so that's that. Let's do a prayer. So let's do a prayer. Okay. Oh my goodness, I can't even spell success. So let's see here. They changed these. Alright, here are some prayers for success. Prayer for confidence and success. Why is it so small? Okay. Heavenly Father, I come to you seeking confidence and assurance to preserve. Help me to chase the goals and dreams that are in line with your will. When I am plagued by self-doubt and fear of failure, remind me that all things are possible with you. Okay, so that's that. So YouTube, Google changed its setting now. There's another one here. Pour out your grace upon me and open doors of opportunities. Grant me success in my endeavor and bless the work of my hands. May your favor go before me and lead me toward abundance. In Jesus' name, amen. Both of them are pretty good. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And don't forget to check my shop. I put some new design out and see if you like some of them. Alright, I discussed some of them at the beginning of this video. Alright, so that's it. And that'll be another way of you supporting my channel. All 3 channels. This one, Pure Team Sussex, Pure YTE, and our part of Pure Service. Thank you for your support.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better